Okay, we will be continuing the Tiny Bookshop playthrough. I have no idea where we left off because it has been over a month, but yeah, let's relearn everything. I remember I wanted to basically focus on a new place. We're moving out of Waterfront Square and yeah, just try to max out as much of like the percentage as we can and get some more of these stamps. So we have a lot of drama, a lot of fantasy, and a lot of kids books. So hopefully I didn't want to actually choose to go there. The different places and then work on gathering up more books for the waterfront square so we can focus on so we can get all of like the little stamps for that. Okay, Tilde, I think that's how I pronounce her name. There you are. It seems like Miriam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll stop by later. Now, I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'll fit well into that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday. Okay, I need to pick up all 5 pieces. Accidentally exit out of the stream manager. Okay, there you go. I owe you, and I'll make sure there'll be lots and lots of customers in it for you. Okay. Oh, okay. It's pretty obvious. Help, I need a book. Okay. I need another whodunit with a fascinating detective. 3 Bags Full was one of my all-time favorites. Okay, so let's look at the crimes. Okay. So whodunits are typically like Agatha Christie, like detective, I think. You know, like murder detective, figure out who done it. Okay, so after the murder last year, Stevie's parents don't want her at Ellingham Academy, but Stevie will do anything to return, even make a deal with a shady politician. Anything to get back to her friends, the boys she kissed, and her work on the truly devious case. Okay, first in a series, which is probably better if need another. Okay, Illuminati, Vatican murder. Okay. Josie is about to lie low in Wilfred, Oregon for a bit when she took a job as the town's only librarian. She didn't expect latent magical powers, a fight to save the library from being torn down, or finding a body in the woods, but has to tackle three all three head on. Okay, and that's the first in a series. Okay, another one, a writer. Okay, I think this one, the world's foremost Arthur Conan Doyle scholar is dead. In his possessions was a diary detailing what happened in the 8-year gap when the author wasn't publishing Sherlock Holmes stories. Harold, a literary researcher, must employ Holmes' method to find the killer. I think that. Okay, good. I think that means perfect or something. Okay. So I noticed we're selling a lot of kids' books. Oh, and the person that we think has a crush on the the main characters here. Okay. What's up? The drama, the style, the emotions. It has to be a play for me. I could go for a tragic story, and also something poetic would be nice. Is still Shakespeare? Yeah. Well, I feel like Henry V being Shakespeare. I do not know enough about it to be like, oh, it's a tragic story. But like most of Shakespeare's shit was like tragedies. Like it was either tragedy or comedy. Okay, I chose perfect. Okay. Oh no, that section is empty. Yeah, because there's a lot of people. No travel books, huh? Get here earlier in the day, dude. Can you tell I worked for a short time in retail? Or just like, oh my god, this isn't done the way I want. It's like, okay, move on. Sort of thing. Okay, there's not a lot. I have to lug around her stuff until I go to the flea market on Saturday. That's basically a full week. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, isn't that the nerd? I want to say nerdy metalhead. Oh, I did not read any of. You know how I told you about my band? Yeah, I wanted to work on the concept album while our bassist was away, but it hasn't been going super well. I even took some time off work to focus better, but I'm sorry, you're working on a concept album when one of the members of your band is away. That is a way to get your band to hate everybody. Like, I would be so pissed if I was in a band or like working with a team on something, and I'm like, oh, okay, I have to leave a little, I have to go out of town for a week, and they're continuing to work on it without me and making decisions. I would be so pissed. I'm starting to get a bit stressed, to be honest with you. I don't want to disappoint everyone. Got any ideas for me, mate? A song about heartbreak, a song about getting drunk. Let's do a song about heartbreak because song about basically promoting alcoholism, I wouldn't recommend. Nah, mate, romance it really isn't my thing, so I wouldn't know anything about that. That is fair, but also, yeah, I don't like the option of just like, have you tried getting drunk and writing about that? I want more of a prog rock thing going on. Like the whole album needs to tell a story. I actually really like when albums do that. So, want to help Klaus come up with a song? Try recommending books he likes and talking to him often. Well, I'll have another think about it, alright? Peace out. Okay. Hey there, still on the lookout for album inspo. You don't happen to have a book that could help me, do you? Okay. Nonfiction and niche books. Okay. Lighthearted travel. Adventures of a Wild Child. That could. I don't know if it would be considered niche, but Free Spirit Wanderer, as they navigate love, self discovery, and countless adventures in this captivating memoir, could be good inspiration for an album. There's either that or Homage to Cantalona. A journalistic work turned memoir by George Orwell. Tilde's time of fighting fascists in the Spanish Civil War. I think Adventures of a Wild Child sounds like a good book for like rockers because like Wild Child. Okay, it's not perfect, but okay. It worked. Okay, we are helping. Hells yeah. Adventures of a Wild Child seems dope. Thanks, mate. This is a massive help. I'll be back here soon. Okay. Hey, mate, let me look at your shelves here for a sec. I forgot to put the travel and okay, I think one in Ambrose is so underrated, but Lex didn't want to believe me, so I was hoping to show them the book. Ah, bugger, you wouldn't have been a huge coincidence, so don't worry. It's not a very well-known book. I wish we would still build our buildings that way, to marvel at their beauty, sure, but also to last for centuries. Although I guess the greatest forts can eventually crumble to time. Have you visited the ruins of Fort Borg yet? People always call it a castle, but it's technically incorrect. Okay, so we unlocked a new place. Historians think there must have been a smaller hill fort there in the 9th century. I wish we knew what that looked like. But sometime between 1270 and 1280, the old Duke built Fort Borg there. Most of it got destroyed by the fire of 1575, though. Oh, I've been talking about this for a while now, haven't I? Well, let me know if you're interested in history too, and I'll tell you more. Whoop. Sorry about that. I forgot to stop my alarm. That definitely blasted y'all's eardrums. Okay, Fern. Hey, good to see you out here again. I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yeah, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. And let's hope the nice weather holds up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Listen here, matey, I appreciate your dropping by and wanting to visit the waterfront. But today's not the time. We're having our fish market here, and it's invite only. You got that comeback when you've shown a bit more maritime spirit, eh? Okay, so I think that's how I feed the dog. Is I have to get enough maritime decorations. Yo, I'm really glad you rented this parking spot here, you know? It's cool to have someone hang out with during breaks. Speaking of, you know who else is super happy you rented here? My boss, Cassie. She says we've been getting more customers since you set up shop, which is why she wants me to invite you to come on Monday. Okay, Mega Savings Day. We always have this thing called Mega Savings Day. There's loads of discounts to rope in more customers. I mean, it's quite stressful for me and the gang there, but you know, it should be pretty lucrative, eh? Okay. Ah, I see you've met our little mascot. Such a shame, though. He shouldn't be sleeping outside. Throw him a fish from time to time. I know he likes those, but I can't take him in, unfortunately. I'm away too often on a catch. Anyway, here's what I've got today. Okay. So, okay, this is how we get the maritime stuff. It's talking to the travel sale channel. Oh, this would be it would be helpful because then we can get invited to the fish market and then we can throw a fish to the dog and get that achievement. Um, yeah, I'm going to be so in the red, but let's just let's just do this. Okay. Ah, quick, I need a hand. You just give me a plant? Okay. Whew, that was heavy. Thanks for the help. Look, you've got this all under wraps, all right? I know I just dropped a massive burn in front of you, but it's technically not mine. That sounds suspicious. I kind of, stole it. I swear it was a rescue mission, though. Someone left it at my uni over the break with no one there to water it. So I couldn't exactly leave it there, right? Totally. Well, okay, I don't. Stealing, not great. But then taking what you've stolen and then just dumping it on someone, also not great. Let's just go, well, right, thank you. Well, I'm sure you'll be in better hands with you. Fits in perfectly with your whole cozy vibe. Thanks again. I've got to run now. Cheers. Is my stream updating? Is it frozen? Okay. It was frozen on my screen, but I think fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's why I'm not making really any money. Plus 10 coins daily expenses because of Tilde dropping a bunch of shit on me. Tilde. Give me a hand. I don't like her for dumping so much. Oh dear, you don't have to bring those boxes with you everywhere, don't you? It's perfectly fine to leave them in storage until Saturday. I only need them at the flea market. But thank you for being so considerate. I appreciate the gesture. I don't appreciate you because you were not considerate to me. Well, okay, let's help Tilde. I like books with unexpected twists. Also, I usually go for 21st century publications. Okay. This one would count. It's about magic, dark forces, Attack on Titan. Oh, I so really want to give her Attack on Titan. Okay, let's do Attack on Titan. Okay, oh, it's perfect. Okay, I love that. Okay, and welcome to the flea market. Looks like you're swarmed with customers. Hope you had some time to look around, though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they fit in so well with your vibe. I don't need any more plants since she unloaded her thief plant. Okay, Tilde. Oh my, thank you kindly for your help, dear. I can finally get rid of this clutter now. I was thinking the same thing. I'll set up my little stand over by the old cannon then. Come by if you want to have a look at what was in those boxes. It could even be useful for you. Hey, there you are. I wanted to talk to you if you don't mind. Look, I'm a little embarrassed for getting you involved in my plant rescue scheme last time. I'm sure it must have been a lot to have some stranger hand you a big plant. It was. Although it looks really good there. Maybe I did make one good choice that day. I have to admit, I was feeling a little reckless. The long summer break must be getting to me. How so? Oh, I function best on routine, so whenever I have a long break from uni, I sort of, well, fall apart. Yeah, I don't know. I just feeling a little irrational lately. But it's fine. Haha. Yep, all good. Once my plant science classes start again, it will be just fine. Okay, that explains the plant heist. Anyway, all of my friends are gone for the break. Fancy holidays on boats, planes, and the like. So that's probably why I can't stop babbling to you. Sorry about that. I'll leave you to it for today, yeah? See you around. Okay, will she want a book recommended? Yep. I want a book with coming-of-age plotline. Also, I don't mind reading young adult fiction. If you want a coming-of-age plotline, yeah, young adult fiction's mostly what you're gonna get. Okay. Okay, so maybe fantasy? But that could be because that was what young adult fiction I read. Story of a witch in need of a job. Three magical girls looking for a tutor and a house desperately seeking to be filled with love and magic. Follow Mika as she turns that house into a home, solves a magical mystery, and maybe finds a love along the way. I think that would fit. Yeah, let's do that. Nope, this isn't coming of age. Well, I thought it was. Okay, Fern's once again here. Okay, Klaus is here. Hey, how's it hanging? I still feel like something's missing in my writing. I need to figure this out, or I'll keep letting the band down. Okay. Got something inspiring? I tend to lean a little bit more towards nonfiction. Also, I wouldn't mind something niche. Okay, let's look at facts. Okay, friendship develops over shared love of books. Artistic vision behind a sculptor. I think this would be both niche and inspiring and nonfiction. So let's. Okay, I got the perfect. Okay, marvelous. I can't wait to learn more. Hells yeah, Richard Serra seems dope. Thanks, mate. This is a massive help. By the way, look what I found. I scored some really cool records at the stall back there. I haven't heard of any of these artists before, but maybe they'll give me some more ideas for songwriting. Now let's hope my granddad's record player still does the job. Enjoy the market, alright? See ya. Sup? I didn't mean to talk to you. Okay. Oh, ho, look at your vessel. She's a real beaut, seaworthy even. What's your name? You can say SS Scampy. Destiny doesn't have one. Oh, the bookshop. Let's just go with the middle. Oh, sounds very serious, mate. I like it. You mean business, eh? Very good. I say you're ready for our little fish market now. Come by Wednesday, kiddo, and maybe you'll find something to your taste. See you later. Okay, so then I can get a fish and talk to the dog. Okay, I can pet dog. Okay. I haven't read anything I haven't read yet. I'm looking for a fresh whodunit. I'm also looking for a crime novel. I'm obsessed. But gore tends to make me feel a bit uneasy. Okay. Inheritance games. That's young adult. Pallbearers Club. Okay, Victorian era. Thriller. Death Note. I don't think she wants Death Note, but I did give her Attack on Titan, so I still want to give her Death Note, but let's give her that one. Okay, it's not perfect, but it passes. Okay, Fern's here again. Oh, and Anne. Oh, hi, your ship look is shop, not ship. Shop looks so lovely today, though it could use a few more plants if you ask me. Can I ask, do you have a favorite plant? Succulent. This looks like a dinosaur. Garlic. Let's do the middle one. Okay, yep. It's a beautiful plant for sure, but also very toxic. You might want to keep it out of reach of customers and plants. Thank you so much for indulging me. It was so much fun to talk botany with you. I really needed that. We should do it again sometime, all right? See you soon. Is next we'll play this again. Go to the Mega Savings Day and then get to the fish market to then be able to buy fish and feed the dog.